I've been through enough of these weddings to know that they all fall together at the last minute.
How about the wedding rings?
Delivery tomorrow, sir.
Gunther, the folding chairs.
They're on their way, ma'am.
Have you briefed the minister?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, the champagne, Gunther, make sure it's imported.
Imported? Yeah. Mrs. Saxton, you know, I talked to the caterer this morning. He's very angry about the short notice.
At his fee, he shouldn't bat an eye.
Oh, and Gunther, the flowers, I want white orchids.
White orchids, if available.
Make sure they're available.
Look, what about the decorator?
Well, look, he's doing the best he can, sir. I mean, again, he's awfully pushed for time.
At least we don't have to worry about this room. When it's filled with chairs and flowers and the guests are filled with champagne, nobody will notice.
Oh, the master bedroom. We're not going to have to sleep on the floor, are we?
He's concentrating on that room, Mrs. Swift. I'm sure you'll be very comfortable.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, what?
I almost forgot the most important thing of all. I'll see you later.
Valerie Bryson, will you accept this as a small token of my appreciation?
Oh, Carlo, thank you. But appreciation for what?
Your work, my dear. Your work.
What a nice way of showing it. Oh, it's lovely, thank you.
It's my pleasure. I am in a good mood. An abundant mood this morning. I might even say expansive.
And why is that?
We've only been in business a few days, and already we have bagged the biggest wedding of the year.
As I knew you would.
Now, this morning, I want to go out and scout the location. It will save us time on the day of the wedding, and of course, you will come with me.
Of course. Good. Oh. Mrs. Swift mentioned the name of her fiancé. Whitney?
Yes. One of Monticello's oldest and finest, I'm told. Tarnished, I'm willing to bet.
This is absurd, I know, since I'm a stranger here, but I used to know someone. What's his first name?
Schuyler. Sky, I think they call him.
Sky Whitney. I do know him.
Schuyler, you know Sky Whitney?
Yes.
Now that's incredible. Where from? Where did you meet him?
From Switzerland ages ago. A ski resort in St. Moritz. He was there with a friend. I can't even remember his name. And I was there with a girlfriend, and we all went out together. Double dated. Oh, I remember Sky Whitney.
Sounds like he made quite an impression.
Only because I was such a kid. I was only 18, and oh, he seemed so sophisticated, so debonair, such a man of the world. I even remember feeling a little intimidated by him. But he was never anything but courteous and gallant.
Sounds innocent enough.
It was. Truly, it was.
Even so, maybe I shouldn't take you with me to the Whitney house today.
Oh, Carlo, why not?
Raven Swift. The future Mrs. Whitney strikes me as being somewhat possessive. An extremely excitable lady, and jealous to the core, I am sure.
Don't be ridiculous. I am no threat to anyone. Certainly not his fiancée. This was a long time ago. It was a casual encounter. He probably doesn't even remember it. Oh, Carl, believe what I'm saying.
No, now, slow down. There's no need for you to be so defensive. Do I detect a small undercurrent here? Perhaps there's something you're hiding? She smiles. You can trust me. Did he?
No, he did not. He was a perfect gentleman. Well, almost perfect.
Oh, another smile. Tell.
There is nothing to tell, Carlo. I just remember there was a time when he gave me the feeling that he wanted it to be something more than casual.
Why, the lecher. And you a mere slip of a girl, innocent and abroad, hypnotized by an older man.
Now, stop it. Just stop. I'm sure it was just something that I imagined. I was an impressionable kid. He probably doesn't even remember me. Oh, Carlo, let me go with you today.
Okay. I won't tease you anymore. You'll have to come with me today. You have to know about as much of this location as I do.
You know, I still can't tell when you're serious and when you're joking.
You'll be able to tell when I'm joking.
How?
My ears quiver. But let me give you some advice.
Don't touch that.
Now, I've only met this Mr. Whitney once, but I can tell he's a rogue. My instincts are infallible. Beware. He is rich and handsome and a very devil with the ladies. But you've been deviled before, haven't you? Furthermore, his future wife is bewitching. We can only hope that she doesn't cast a jealous spell and shrivel you into thin air.
Like I said, Bobbie, it's not going to be a fancy place. April and I figured out that it should be kind of a down-home type place. You know, comfortable atmosphere, little country western music on the jukebox, and the best home cooking in Monticello. And that's something I know about, home cooking.
Oh, it sounds just wonderful. I know you're going to make a success of it.
So what do you say? You want to join forces? I think you two'd make an unbeatable team. Come on.
I think it's the best thing that's happened to me in a long time. I'd love it. I don't mind admitting I need the job. I mean, I really need it bad, but... I mean, to work with human beings again instead of apes, it's perfect.
Well, you're hired. Understand, Bobbie, that in the beginning the salary won't be much. But as soon as we build up a following, I'll make it up to you. And that's a promise.
Oh, sure, that's fine. Well, April, how soon do you think you and Sid can open?
Sooner than expected. I spoke with the contractor, and the renovations seem to be going on without a hitch. Looks like maybe sometime next week.
That soon? Oh, super. Listen, I'm really grateful. I hope you both know that.
Oh, excuse me. Oh, boy. Yes? No, I'm sorry. I'm in the middle of a meeting. She did. Yeah, send her up. Thank you. I'm sorry, but we're going to have an interruption, an unexpected visitor. I am sorry.
Oh, well, I think we just about got things ironed out, right, Bobbie?
Sure seems so to me. Listen, do you want us to go?
No, I want you to stay right where you are.
Hello.
Oh, fabulous. Thank you.
How you feeling?
Fine.
I know I should have called, but I have this big favor to ask, and I know it's sudden,
Raven, but I'd like
and it goes against everything, but will you?
Will I what?
Were you coming to my wedding, right?
Well, yes, of course I'm coming to your wedding. I contacted Geraldine. I've already RSVP'd.
Good, I knew you would, and it just seems the right thing that my best friend should be my matron of honor.
What? Wait a minute. Before we discuss your wedding, I do have some guests here. I'd like you to meet some friends of mine, Sid Brennan and Bobbie Gerard. This is Raven Swift.
How do you do?
Anyway, I mean, I know this is the last minute. It's very sudden, but please, will you be my matron of honor?
Raven,
It is last minute. It is very sudden. This isn't the time or the place.
Please.
Yes, okay? Yes. Party with your friends, but I didn't know it was business. It's all right. We had everything all straightened out anyway.
Who were they?
They certainly looked interesting. Sid is going to be the manager of the new Sid's Cafe, which will replace the Unicorn, and Bobbie is going to be her... Don't tell me you didn't know I was renovating the Unicorn.
No.
I certainly have a lot of memories from that place. Yes.
April, I am so happy that you're going to be my matron of honor. I really am. And even though we've been through a lot, you probably don't think that I'm your friend, but I am.
You are?
please don't remind me about all the awful things I've done. I really do regret a lot of the things that I did in the past, but you know I didn't mean any harm by them. I really think you know that. All right, the little thing with Logan and the baby was pretty awful. And I still miss Jamie. I'm trying to apologize.
Oh, Raven. Let's just forget the whole thing, okay? All of it, because I'm too happy. I really am. There's no room in me, no time, to harbor any malice towards you or anyone. Besides, you saved my life. No matter how I try to forget that, I can't. You did.
I did.
Yes, you did. You're so good to me.
And I want to share my happiness with you.
Are you happy? If you're happy, I'm glad. I really, honestly mean that from the bottom of my heart. And I hope that Skylar will be everything that you ever dreamed of and more. I really mean.
He will. He is. I mean, he has a chateau in Switzerland. He has a desert retreat in Palm Springs. He has 3 huge cars. Look at this. You know what he bought me? He bought me the Whitney Mansion for my wedding.
This isn't quite what I had in mind.
Oh, well, we are going to live in style, believe me. In luxurious, magnificent style. But you know what? I never liked Palm Springs. I always liked Key Biscayne.
Raven, you have not changed. You are the same person. What am I going to do?
I'm terrible, I know it, but I can't help it, and I mean well. I do.
You are awful. But you know something? I can't resist you. No matter how much you deserve it. I can't shut you out of my life.
Okay, Charlie, give me an AC on white, tuna down, wreck me 2 on a raft, a hot fudge sundae, and a garden in the rain.
What do I look like, a machine?
Just make the food.
All right, what do you want to get?
Slow with me.
I'm sorry. Yes. What is a garden in the rain?
Vegetable soup. You want a bowl or a cup?
No, thank you. I just wanted a translation in English.
You want me to have them pick up that sandwich next week?
Oh, no. Not you. You're looking for trouble. How did you find me here anyway?
I always know how to find you, Miss Duval.
I do not like police. Asking questions during a meal. It gives me indigestion. Do you hear that?
I'm sorry about that. I'm not here about questions.
Then why do you follow me around like a little peasant? Is it a riddle?
No, it's really very simple. I just wanted to ask you if you'd received an invitation to Skylar Whitney's wedding.
Why does it interest you if I have not?
Just curious.
Oh, you are curious about every little thing, huh? All right, yes, I did receive any such invitation, okay?
You don't look very happy about
I
it.
am not. This idea is filling me with boredom. Why?
Well, you see, I received an invitation too, and I'm going to attend.
What do you expect to find at this big event? The criminal to pop out of the bridal bouquet?
No, not at all. I'm not going in any official capacity. You see, I was invited by Raven Swift, the future Mrs. Skylar Whitney. And I thought since I was invited, I should attend.
Now, you make sense.
What does that mean?
That means that Mrs. Future Whitney likes to be surrounded by as many men as possible, even at her own wedding.
That's ridiculous.
Do not interrupt me, please. I hate to feed a huge conceit, but you're not a bad looking man, Damian Tyler. You would be most decorative, a nice background decor.
So, do you hire up for weddings now?
Suppose I should be flattered.
Oh, that would be entirely up to you, wouldn't it? Can I have a check, please?
Oh, sure. Yeah, tuna fish.
Yes.
You like anything?
Why do you stay?
Well, you see, I was invited to the wedding, and you were invited to
Yes.
the wedding. Well, I was wondering...
What?
Well, I thought it would be nice if I had a beautiful woman to escort.
I am not a lady escort service.
All right, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. It was just a suggestion.
A very bad one. How can you ask me that? After you've been hounding and following me like a deer in hunting season.
I'm sorry. I thought maybe you were going to attend.
No, I have no intention to go to this wedding, not Martine Duval. Besides, I do not like the circus.
Here's your check. I'm sorry.
Here, you did not come for nothing.
Come back. Thanks a lot. Yeah.
Put the 2 chairs, the case, and the bed right where you said. I guess we got the right room.
That's the master bedroom. It's the top of the stairs, first door on the left.
Right.
No, the first door on the left.
Skylar, he means he got the left room right.
Oh, sorry, old man.
Anytime, Mr. Witt.
Okay, you can put out the chairs now. Start the first row maybe here.
Sure, I'll start right over here.
Oh, Hattie, what about the draperies in the master bedroom?
Oh, well, you know, my staff has been working day and night, but I think we'll have them up in time.
That's good. And as far as this room is concerned, anything temporary will do. Do you have a trellis or an archway we can use for the ceremony?
Yes, I think so. I'll take care of it.
That's fine,
Good.
thank you. And we'll just fill in the bare spots with flowers.
Okay, Mrs. Saxon, I'll get started on that right away.
Here's to your good health, your family's good health, and may you all live long and prosper.
Where's that from, Geraldine?
Oh, I don't know. It's from a play, I think, but I can't remember which one. I was just remembering all the weddings that took place in this house.
Oh, you're not getting sad, are you?
No, nothing like that. It's just that, well, I was just having a little memory or two. Or 3.
How are we doing here, Gunther?
Just fine, sir.
Oh, my goodness. Look how much is done, and I didn't even do anything to help.
Just your absence has been a big help, Raven.
Well, where have you been, lovely? You left in such a hurry.
Well, I went to see April Scott because all of a sudden I realized that I didn't have a matron of honor.
Good Lord. I don't have a best man.
Oh, for heaven's sakes, Kyler. You haven't been that busy. Surely there must be some friend.
Well, come to think of it, there isn't anyone in town who fits that description. Except, Gunther.
Yes, sir.
Gunther, my friend. You've done so much for me already. There is one more thing that you can do for me on my wedding day.
What could that be, sir?
Well, I would like for you to, be my best man.
Best man, sir?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I see. It's a joke, Mr. Whitney?
No, I'm quite serious. I want you to stand up for me. Well, you always do, don't you?
Well, if I can be of service, well, yes, of course I will. Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the photographer, Carlo. My assistant, Miss Bryson.
Yes, of course. Come in.
Mr. Crown and his assistant, your name?
Valerie.
Bryson.
Mrs. Saxon, Valerie Bryson.
How do you do?
And I believe you know my fiancée.
Yes?
Yes, you do. And once again, your pictures were marvelous. I'm sure that Sky and I shall treasure them for years to come.
Oh, I'm certain they're going to be just wonderful.
You can count on it, Mr. Whitney.
I've seen them too, Mr. Crown, and they're really quite splendid.
Thank you.
Perhaps you would like to see a list of the events of the wedding. That way you could plan your photographic shots ahead of time.
That would be helpful. And I can assure you we will be as unobtrusive as possible.
Now, I have a list of the events here.
Fine. Val, take some pictures. The location, please.
Excuse me, Mr. Whitney. I guess you don't remember me, do you?
I beg your pardon?
You don't remember me. Switzerland.
No, I'm afraid not.
It was a long time ago. Summer,
If you will excuse me, I've got some calls to make.